Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about the Federal Reserve. A politician once said, one of the politicians that may or may not be on our side, he said, there's nothing federal about the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve is as federal as Federal Express. And this is the truth. Why are we raising the debt ceiling? That was always going to be raised. It's going to be raised. They're not going to default, which is what we should do. We should default and start printing our own money. Nothing will happen. No one will suffer. Default, start printing our own money like madmen, and that's it. Tell the Federal Reserve to go stick their debt as far up their butts as they can. We don't owe them crap. Uh, it's all fake debt. It's digital debt. We don't owe them crap. We shouldn't have the Federal Reserve in the first place, which is nothing more than 11 or 12 privately owned offshore banks. Research it, look it up, turn your TV off for a minute. Quit worrying about football lockouts. Quit worrying about American Idols and Casey Anthony's and Jennifer Lopez's and do some damn research, man. You want to sit there and call people conspiracy theorists, and which is a term that Bush conditioned into your head. There's some idiots out there that chase UFOs and earthquakes and HAARP signals and blah blah blah, but there's real factual stuff out there happening. Like paying 4% on every dollar printed out of thin air. What the hell is that? We don't owe them nothing. How about we do this? How about we find the $2 trillion unaccounted for before 9/11? What happened to that $2 trillion that's unaccounted for? Where did that go? We don't hold anybody accountable for that. We just say, oh, 9/11 happened, so let's now forget about it. Where's that $2 trillion? You got politicians with their $300,000, $200,000 a year salaries telling you to tighten your belt. With their free health care telling you to tighten their belt, to tighten your belt. They're the ones that should be tightening their belt, not us. We need to print our own damn money, tell the Federal Reserve where to go. Quit worrying about crap. I'm so tired. I try to be a nice guy, and I try to be, the humble, let's just get along type guy, and and the passive kind of guy. But no, that shit don't work. Because you got idiots running around here with their big egos, acting like they know every damn thing, acting like they're some kind of responsible adult, and all they're worried about is football or Casey Anthony. How about the 2,000 children that go missing every day? There's 2,000 Casey Anthony stories every day that the media doesn't cover. You don't care. You just want to feel better because you expressed your opinion about Casey Anthony, and now you feel better. Give me a break. Give me a break. Then when someone like me comes along with some facts for you, you don't want to see it. Your eyes roll into the back of your head. Your eyes glass over, and you go into seizures because there's too much information for your lazy ass. You need to wake up. There's no reason that we need this Federal Reserve. We can print our own money. You guys need to wake up, turn off your TV, quit worrying about all this other shit. Quit waiting for this Jesus guy to come flying in on a frickin' cloud and saving your butt. You need to become Jesus to save yourself. We are universal creators. That's why those stories and those movies do so well, because we are those superheroes. You are. I am. You're waiting for Jesus to come flying on a cloud. You might as well be waiting on Superman and Batman. But that's who we are. That's who we are. That's why those shows resonate so well with us. But there's nothing, this whole, we don't know if we don't know if we're gonna reach a deal, and we're gonna go into chaos. Think about it. They did the same thing with the bailout. Remember? Think real hard. Remember, there was going to be martial law. There was going to be chaos in the streets. The world was going to explode. And then they passed 3 bailouts. And then what happened? The companies that got the bailouts went and had $300,000 parties at resorts, exclusive resorts. Okay? They're a bunch of crooks. These are a bunch of crooks and oppressors that have been around for thousands of years. This story is nothing new. They've been doing it for a long time, and you owe it to your grandfather and your great-grandfather and his grandfather that worked their asses and slaved their asses to the bone because of these people. You owe it to them to wake your ass up and turn that TV off. Quit running around like you're some kind of responsible adult. Yet you don't want to listen to anybody. Oh, don't ruin my fun. I come, like on Facebook, what did someone tell me one time? Oh, we come here for fun. We don't come here for this. We come here for fun. That's all you're worried about is fun. You never turn off the TV. You never worry about anything else but the next party you're going to go to. You show me the rule book. Where's that frickin' rule book for Facebook? Where it's only for fun. Quit running around like you give a damn about some Casey Anthony crap when you don't even want to turn your TV off and investigate the government involvement in a lot of these missing children cases. I don't know if it's still true, but at one time there wasn't even a missing children's database. I don't think there is still. Why? There's a database for missing buttons and knives, but not children. You need to look into this stuff when people are trying to show you credible evidence. Oh, you don't want to waste your time because you think it's a bunch of hoo-ha. Well, what makes you think that? Because you're conditioned to believe that. And conspiracy theories, yeah, there's knuckleheads out there sharing false information and chasing UFOs, but there's a lot of credible information out there too. But you're too lazy. You don't want to take time out of your precious day while there's children starving in Africa by the millions, 11 million. You know why you're worried about how big a diamond you're going to get for your engagement while there's children slaving to make that diamond. Blood, sweat, and tears with no life. And you're worried about your little Facebook pleasure. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. If you're watching this right now and you're not awake, you need to wake your dumb ass up. I'm done being nice. You need to wake your dumb ass up. This is tyranny that's been going on for thousands of years. Who is this Queen Elizabeth character that likes to ride around in golden chariots while children are starving? We need to raise the debt ceiling. Why? Because we went on Iraq to look for weapons of mass destruction that weren't there. Because you were lied to. It's got nothing to do with Democrat and Republicans. Both of them are bumping weenies at Bohemian Grove. And before someone says, oh no, not Bohemian Grove again. Yeah, Bohemian Grove again, because your sorry ass was saying it didn't exist 10 years ago and calling people crazy. Now you know it exists. You know what the problem is? People hate to be wrong. We're all wrong at one time or another, okay? We're all wrong at one time or another. But, if you're not down with the whole Bohemian Grove thing and knowing that Democrats and Republicans are bumping weenies there, then look up Club of Rome. Why is there a Club of Rome, and why is it named Club of Rome? What's Rome got to do anything? Well, it's got a lot to do with everything. Trilateral Commission, Bilderberg Group. Look up these things before you tell someone they don't exist. Because 10 years later, when it's too late, you're going to find out, oh, it did exist. And you're going to go, oh, yeah, Trilateral Commission again. Okay, yeah. You guys are amazing. You run around acting like you're responsible adults with your egos. And all you do, you're about the dumbest sons of bitches. I'm sorry, but you dumb. Dumb ass. About musclehead, football, beer drinking dumbass. You want to complain about politicians, and now you're starting to wake up a little bit, and you want to say, oh, the politicians need to do this. Talk is cheap, man. Do the research. Start making videos. Start waking people up. We need to get together and get on the same page, because if we get on the same page and put our minds together, we're powerful. You know, get your head out of your ass. Quit telling people they're conspiracy theorists, because Bush conditioned that into your head. You know, everybody talks about how dumb Bush was. You know, he conditioned your sorry ass, didn't he? He got you believing conspiracy theorists, talismanic word in your head, didn't he? Now, who's the dumb one now? Wake up. Figure out who the Federal Reserve is. Figure out what went on and why the Federal Reserve was finally put in place. There's people that fought tooth and nail to keep that Federal Reserve out of office, or out of from not printing money. It's all theatrics. Shakespeare would be proud. They're going to raise the debt ceiling. Why wouldn't they? They need us. They need us to be enslaved to them, or they can't operate. Then they don't have nothing. If we have nothing, they have nothing. Okay? You know, why are we going in Libya? How much money did it cost to do this whole Libya debacle? You know, that's why the debt ceiling has to be raised. We don't owe the Federal Reserve shit. We don't owe you shit, Federal Reserve. We don't owe you nothing. We don't owe you a damn thing. We need to default and print our own money. Nothing would happen. No chaos would break out. The only thing that would happen, some people at the Federal Reserve would get pissed off and probably pull a JFK on somebody. That's probably what would happen. So, anyway, that's my rant. That's what I think of this whole debt ceiling crap. It's a bunch of theatrics. Like they did the same thing with the bailout. Oh, we don't know if we're going to reach a deal. And then they did 3 of them. Bam, bam, bam. You know, where'd that $2 trillion unaccounted for go, Pentagon? Where did that go? You know, you guys got your face in American Idol and X Factor and all this other BS. And you want to walk around like you give a damn about troops, and you don't give shit. You know, support our troops. I love that. I support my troops. Why? Because you made a comment on Facebook. You support your damn troops so much. Do the research. Expose this tyranny, because they're dying. They're dying over these people playing games. They're not dying. They're not protecting us. They're there to protect us, and they're very brave. But you need to support your troops by researching. Support your troops by researching this tyranny and finding out the facts before you tell someone, oh, that's a bunch of crap. I know, it's too much work. It's too much work. You become so lazy and so hypnotized over the TV and its flicker rates, and your brain has become such mush that you don't want to do the work. You don't want to do the research. It's no fun. That's how much you support your troops. You make a little 2-second comment on Facebook or somewhere on Twitter, and now all of a sudden you support our troops. No, support the troops by getting their asses out of there so they quit dying for nothing. That's how you give a damn about the troops. Do the research about this Federal Reserve and how Elizabeth Windsor, who isn't the Queen Elizabeth, it's Elizabeth Windsor, and the Stewarts, and the Rothschilds, and the Rockefellers, and they're hoarding all this trillions of dollars while 11 million Africans are dying right now. Research that, all right? Please visit my blog, reddawnpost.com. Check out my other channel. I got a really good interview on there. I just posted. I'm going to go over that in the next video. I wanted to do this one first, though. Get it off my chest. Thanks for watching. Wake your dumb ass up and take care.